Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is the full truth of Black Ops 4 Beta. Roll the clip.
The objective is secure. We're low on lives. Exercise caution. You're down to the last lives. Take.
Alright, so pretty much today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of the Black Ops 4 beta and what they might need to improve on to make this series last longer. So some of the pros that I have listed down, it doesn't really feel like a COD game, and I think that personally is a good thing because I'm tired of COD or doing the same old stuff over and over and over again. It's a good thing to kind of switch it up a little bit and try to throw us off of our element, and it also feels new and exciting, and it has so much kind of exciting engagements. And you also feel like you're a part of a team or feeling like you did something good to help benefit your team. It ran fine on PC. Had sputters every now and again. Sometimes I would have frame drops while I was recording, but while it wasn't recording, it was perfect. It's really in great condition for it being in the beta on PC. I kind of was worried about it, but everything turned out to be well at the very end, and then the health felt natural to the region yourself. So what I mean by that is, so this isn't your average Call of Duty where you regen health automatically. You have to hit a button. That button will then inject you with a stim pack, which will give you health. And I think that's really unique, and it lets you pick and choose your battles. Say if you want to push, but you have low health, and you know that there's another teammate, you guys can get them. And another thing is you don't feel like a god. That's a pro in my opinion, because when I play a Call of Duty game, I can go, I can take down two people back to back, and to me that doesn't seem realistic. That seems more of a catering to the audience a little bit. Do I think they need to lower the health? Well, I'll answer that in a little bit. But you can take on more than one person, but the chances of you actually surviving that without another teammate is pretty slim to none. And it didn't really feel tedious. I like it better than your normal region. For the stim pack. The only time this is the only time I actually enjoyed a Call of Duty multiplayer game. Because I'm normally a big zombies fan, and I've always been and will always be a zombies fan. Uh, you know, but but I really enjoy it. Like I really enjoyed this map. Well, some of the maps. But I really enjoyed this Call of Duty, and it's not because it's new. It's because it's something different. It's something fresh, and I really appreciate Activision and Treyarch, mainly Treyarch, for coming up with the ideas for this game. At first I was a little skeptical. I didn't like it, but after actually playing the game, I realized that it doesn't feel like a Call of Duty. And I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. Somebody's cutting my grass right now. So sorry, unprofessional on me. But some of the cons is the maps felt small. The health for enemies and yourself is a little too high. Maybe put it down to like 125 or 120. I think that would be a little bit more reasonable. Engagements can last too long and you run out of ammo too quick. I've experienced that multiple times, even with scavenger. Then snipers when you start off like at creative class, you shouldn't get the best sniper in the game, or at least a one shot, one kill. In my opinion, I think you should get at least a sniper with a two shot, two kill. Make it a little bit more challenging for the player. Um, and also, Ruin's his grapple hook, it charges way too quick, man. And then not only that, but you can kind of break it a little bit by doing this equipment that charges your specialist weapon and your grappling hook quicker, so you can just like grapple like every 2 to 4 seconds. It's really OP, and that needs to be fixed. But some of the other specialists do need to be tuned a little bit better to get a little bit quicker of their specialist abilities, in my opinion. And spectating when you're like died on heist or something, and you're spectating on PC, I felt like there was a little bit of a frame drop kind of issue. Well, not frame drop, but a stuttering, like a sputter. So it can be a little buggy. Just smooth that out a little bit. And then the game felt decent. Some improvements could be fixed or made, but overall, a very satisfying experience. And I am personally looking forward to playing the battle royale to see if I officially. There's two things that I like out of this game so far. The zombies is a given, and then the multiplayer. So if those two are pretty well decent and polished, I'm pretty sure Blackout will be, but we have to wait and see in September, which is nice enough of them to let us even have a beta to begin with for the game. Sorry if my voice is going out. I'm not really feeling too well, but let's see what else. What else? The maps that feel small felt really small. I don't know if I mentioned that. But just in case if I didn't, the maps did feel really small. But I leveled up to level 40 in like a day and a half to like the max, and that's with the day start. And I started at like 7 p.m. Um, Central Time. So with me starting that late and then still getting level 40 less than like a day and a half. But Call of Duty's never been like, well, technically a day. It took me a day to get level 40. I'm so sorry. That's so unprofessional of me. But thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of the clip. It's just gonna be the base Call of Duty game. If you guys want to see more gameplay, thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
I couldn't do it. They can't even aim, man. Like, I was shooting with my weak gun so many times.
Let's go.